Let's start with the Aaron Carter news. Perry, do you know who this is?
Yeah.
You do?
Mhm.
You know
Yeah.
Aaron Carter?
I remember a young kid, yeah. I mean, I wasn't buying the records, but he had some popular hits. Yeah.
He did? I don't know
Yeah.
how I know him. I
Yeah,
know
no,
him.
no, 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 he did. I mean, hell, he used to have, like, blonde hair or something like that, and it was like an individual backyard boy. I mean,
Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah.
Nick Carter is his brother from the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just being announced that it looks like approximately an hour ago, it was announced that Aaron Carter was found no longer alive in his bathtub. Um, the homicide, they sent the homicide detectives out, but they don't really suspect foul play. Listen, Aaron Carter has had a history of drugs,
Mhm.
specifically crack.
Damn.
Um, he was on Celebrity Rehab. That's a nice picture of him right here. Uh, God, what show was I watching? He was also on Marriage Boot Camp. When I say his drug problem was bad, let me try to find a current picture. He's actually has tattoos on his face.
I think I remember the one where he was on Marriage Boot Camp because didn't his mother and, like, girlfriend come or something like that? If I remember right, maybe I'm
Well,
not.
you could have seen that. Uh, he also was on a reality show with his brother, who's famous. God, what group he's in? The Backstreet Boys.
Mhm.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys. He used to date. I think they both dated Paris Hilton. I can't remember how that story went, but uh, he recently, well, not recently now. He also lost his sister Leslie to
Mm.
heroin.
Damn.
Um, the whole family just had a lot of problems. He's been on drugs for a very long time. Even though they're not saying that it's a drug overdose,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna assume it because he's a bad addict. He's a very bad addict, and 34. Whew. Now, Perry, we're old. We're in our
Yeah, I
50s.
know.
34. Another kid. Uh, oh yeah, he dated Hillary Duff. I remember that. I remember that. Ah, they found him in his home in Lancaster. So he lived in Lancaster, California. That's not a real ritzy neighborhood at all. That's just a regular. It's not a bad neighborhood. It's just a regular, everyday worker neighborhood.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, it's sad. So now Nick Carter has lost. Well, I know the parents also suffer from substance abuse. He's lost his sister Leslie, now Aaron, now, and Nick didn't go to his sister's funeral because he couldn't handle it, and everybody criticized him for that. Don't tell people how to mourn. I know for me, I've gone to funerals before, and I just make sure. Do you remember this period? I don't look in the casket.
Right,
Some
right. I
you
remember.
remember I just couldn't look in that casket.
Mhm.
So that's unfortunate news. Condolences go out to the family. I know Nick and Aaron have not been speaking, but all that goes out the window when you realize you'll never speak to him again.
Yeah.
And he was just in and out of rehab. Uh, he tried being gay for a minute. That didn't work. He was just, I want to be respectful. He just was an addict. And had a lot of family problems. They had a lot of family problems. They put those kids in show business way too young. Nick Carter blew up first and became the Backstreet Boys. And I would imagine you always feel like you're in your brother's shadow.
Mhm.
Very bad. Very bad.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
move
sad.
on. It is sad, isn't
Yeah,
it?
34 is way too young.
Oof.
Yeah.